It's exactly 1 month ago today that Hamas attacked Israel, and what was the worst attack on Israel literally in generations. And the administration's principal objective should be to get the hostages out. They should be doing everything they can to make sure that we get Americans here at home safely. And when it comes to how the rest of us here in the United States react to this, I think we have to be really circumspect about ensuring that we tamp down what is a growing tide of anti-Semitism here in the United States, something that we're seeing across our college campuses. The message needs to be clear that there is simply no place for that in this country. Now, with respect to the supplemental the leader just referenced, we do have a border working group led by Senators Langford, Graham, and Cotton, which have come up with some really good suggestions and recommendations on how we can best secure our southern border, which is, by the way, a national security issue. If you don't believe that, just look at the statistics. There have been 3 consecutive years in a row now that have shattered and broken every past record under this current administration, and partly because the Biden administration, essentially after they got into office, decided to abandon all the policies that were working in terms of securing the southern border, and the results speak for themselves. We now are faced with, as I said, the worst, literally worst crisis at our southern border that we've ever seen. So this working group has come up with meaningful suggestions about how to deal with issues like parole, like withholdings, like asylum. They are significant policy changes that will help slow the flow at the southern border. And I would hope that the administration, the Democrats here in the Senate, more broadly in Congress, would sit down and have a conversation with our negotiators on this to make sure that we're doing everything we can to secure a southern border that has become not only a humanitarian crisis, but clearly a national security crisis. Now is the time to fix it, and we have the solution.